Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another exciting episode on Marvel Contest of Champions podcast. It's not a podcast. Are we live? Is it happening? Is it happening now? Oh boy! I always get really excited. I can never quite tell what I'm actually on. What's up, everybody? How you doing? Today is Wednesday. It's the most magical day of all because we're halfway there. We're halfway there to the weekend, and I can't wait. I'm ready. I'm ready. Okay, so tonight there is nothing going on in the game. No Alliance Quest, no Alliance War, which is nice. We finished the epic or uncollected difficulty in the event quest. We're going to be doing the Legends run on Saturday. And yeah, so we got some stuff, man. We got some stuff to do. We got a lot of time. I was going to stream a different game, but I have made it an ultimate goal. That's happening. What's up, Mercury? How you doing, man? Luigi's Mansion is coming soon. I was actually going to do that tonight, but my goal is I want to finish Act 6, Chapter 3. What's up, brother? How you doing? Bro, who were the champions you were talking about taking to rank 5? I'm in rank 4. Yeah, I know. I should do definitely gonna do a Luigi stream real soon. I need to get you hooked up on Skype. Actually, there's another game I was looking at, Outer Wilds. Oh man, MCOC is definitely going to be my main event, my main jam. That's going to be the game that I stream most of the time. But on days like today, if I'm not about to do some really heavy content, I'm going to do stuff either like Luigi's Mansion. I got the new Pokemon game that's really fun. I want to be more than just an MCOC YouTuber. But Mercury, I'm glad you... glad everyone's asking about Luigi's Mansion, man. I guess that was super fun. It was super fun for me. I'm glad other folks liked it. Okay. I don't know why I'm over here hitting the help button. Let's move on. So my ultimate goal is to get 6.3 down. Just want to look at these rewards one more time. This is the jam. Really, the 1.5 million gold is huge. How do I stream? I use Elgato. I use one of the external Elgatos with the lightning plug adapter and all that. Nick Fury, Aegon, Medusa, Sentinel, Havoc, Venom Pool. I should slap you for that. I guess the next thing I want to do is this Havoc. This Havoc fight looks to be kind of a beefed up Havoc. So I have my ultimate nerd Fallout notebook because I like to take notes when I'm about to get some serious stuff done. But who I would take to rank 4, knowing your roster, man, and the things that you have to do. Out of Nick Fury, unduped. Aegon, duped. Medusa, I don't know if she's duped or not. Sentinel is unduped, I believe. Havoc is either duped or unduped. Would not do Venom Pool or Gwenpool. Honestly, I love Sentinel. You need an immunity champ. Havoc is okay. I don't like him nearly as much as you do. I think Sunspot does what Havoc does, but better as far as damage goes. So, yeah, I'm really not digging the Havoc as much as everyone else. And your Nick Fury's not duped. If I were you, I would go with Sentinel. Honestly, I would go with either Sentinel, Aegon, or Havoc. Even though I just talked a bunch of crap about Havoc. What's up, Osman? How you doing? Good to see you, man. Welcome. Um, yeah, I would definitely go with one of those. But brother, I know you don't like Aegon, so I would almost say skip him. I know you love Havoc, so I would almost go with him. But Sentinel is also another beast, man. His damage is pretty good, and he's a double immunities champ. So, how you doing today, Osman? Good. Okay, I have my notebook out, man. We are doing a little bit of a podcast style, trying to figure out what the game plan is for Quest 3, the Havoc quest. I don't remember what the name of this quest is, which is kind of important because of the boost. So let me go check that out real quick. The boost is the boost game is serious. It's my Act 6.4 beta notes. Oh, I love it. I got video ideas and everything. One of my favorite video ideas is it's time for Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask collection to be on Nintendo Switch. Any way to send me screenshots of our roster for my advice? I don't really have a setup for that. I do have Twitter. Mercury, I have Twitter. It's at CollusionistG. If you need the spelling, it's right in the corner of the screen here. That's my Twitch, which I am putting together still. But that is also my Twitter. If you want to tweet me, I can pull it up on the side here on my second monitor, and we can check out. Just tweet me photos of your roster. I'll take a look at it. You're gonna wait for Sunspot. Do you have Sunspot 5-star? Because Sunspot is an excellent choice, man. So I know you need to do Labyrinth of Legends still. Your first run. That is the cheapest way to do Labyrinth of Legends. If you have a rank 4 Aegon, bruh, forget about it. So you might want to think about that for a second. I mean, no rush. You also might want to think that Captain Marvel movies is your favorite champion and your best champion. And you have Nick Fury. You only need one more tier 2 alpha to rank 5 Domino? Man, I'm lucky. I mean, you're lucky. I'm jealous of you. Since we pulled that crazy Hyperion last night at the end of the stream, instead of R5ing Domino right away, since I have a bunch of tier 4 Cosmic Catalysts expiring, I'm going to rank 5 him first. Unawakened Captain Beardo, worthy of your first rank 4 5-star? Mercury, I took Captain Beardo up to rank 5 as a 5-star as my second rank 5. I think it was my second or third. I might have Stark Spidey in there before him, and he was unawakened. And I did it just because of that damage. The damage is insane, and that's going to get you through a lot of tough content. So if you're just starting to bring 5 stars to rank 4, he's going to do you a ton of good, man. And then the moment you awaken him and start dumping Sig Stones into him, he just gets better and better. But yes, I think he's worthy of all the rank ups. One of my favorite champions in the game, by far. His block proficiency and the damage is unbelievable. Yeah, man, I pulled hype at the end of the stream last night, bro. It was awesome. Right after you got off, we probably streamed. I don't know. I think I streamed for another 20 minutes or so, and then I did a surprise opening. I said, even while I was opening up the crystal, I said, nah, I don't really care who I get. I hope I get someone cool like Kamala Khan or whatever, because I've been pulling such amazing champs lately that it doesn't really matter. Infinity Man is more worthy? No, I don't. I don't really like Iron Man Infinity War. I think he requires a synergy to do a lot of damage. And He's good on defense, but I would always rank up for attack first. Okay. Forget about the champions for a second. I was just messing around earlier with some stuffs. First, I wanna break down this this Havoc. From what I remember, it is a beefed up Havoc, and my understanding of Havoc has gotten so much better since the last time I did this. Nice. All right, a rank 5 hype and a rank 5 Corvus after Domino. Perfect. You know what? I like hype better than I like Corvus. You took yours right away to rank 4? Yeah, you know. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. He's got cornered. So what I'm thinking is I ranked up Colossus to take care of my Havoc issues. So this is what I'm going to match basically. I'm going to see if I can build Colossus around this fight. He's got better power gain. He's got crumbling armor, extinction protocol, and force of will. The only thing I'm concerned about is the improved power gain. But other than that, he's basically like a power gain Corvus. Havoc. Whoops. Okay, so I'm just going to put for the boss Havoc. Power gain. The crumbling armor may be... Wait. If the attacker hasn't landed a hit in 6 seconds, they receive an armor break debuff. But if Colossus is completely immune to armor break debuffs, except from like a certain source, so is it tech? Can tech's armor break him? I can't remember. There's only a certain scenario where Colossus can be armor broken, so this actually might be completely bypassed. He'll just have more power gain, 500,000 health. He'll hit harder. Each time the defender activates a special attack, their power rate increases by 15% for the remainder of the fight. So he's just like a power gain pain. Yeah. Havoc is a good Havoc counter. Colossus is a good Havoc counter. Once you get a armor up on your Sentinel, that should be good. Anything that has an armor up buff. But yeah, okay, I think I'm just going to take Colossus in, and I might even take a beefed up Colossus, which basically means I'll bring Emma Frost. And, is it Sentinel? Okay, so Colossus, I'm going to basically... I knew I ranked him up for a good reason. But yeah, okay. So that's that. He's going to be the guy I take in there for that. And like I planned with Nick Fury, that changed almost immediately. These nodes of pain. Oh, man. I'm sure they are. There's only 5 lanes, though. But these are freaking long lanes. Okay. Look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fights. Another 5. So it's 10 fights and then the boss. Is that the same way? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 10. Okay, so it's 10 fights and then the boss. Bruce. Okay. He has True Strike. Enhance Incinerate. Greater Incinerate. Nanoplague. Don't bring a robot. A Biohazard Nanoplague. King Groot. Well, that's brutal. Maybe I'll have to bring Corvus. Boy. Or instead of Corvus, I could bring Thing. Man, Thing is actually a lot better. I'm a lot more excited about him. I was really kind of bummed yesterday, and then I did some playing around, and I did some research, And thing is actually not that bad. This is the acid wash node. Oh, I have to poison this dude. Oh, bruh. Looks like I have to bring Dr. Voodoo. Aspect of nightmares. Okay. Ghost is made for that? Yeah. Well, good thing I don't like Ghost. Ghost is a bad champion. Prove me wrong. No, I'm just kidding. Don't prove me wrong. The people who are Ghost players, man, they love Ghost. And I get it. I get it. Okay. I'm gonna need an Incinerate Immune. Maybe we'll bring Colossus. Emma Frost. That could be a Colossus fight. This could be a Corvus fight. Thing. Oh, I don't want to bring Corvus. I'm going to need to bring Dr. Voodoo. Okay, so we're going to go from bottom to top. Bottom to top. No links. Right now, I'm putting my team together. What's up, Jawpo? How you doing, man? Welcome, welcome. Colossus. Do I have another poison damage champ? Voodoo's not gonna work for that, for the Mysterio? You don't think? Am I gonna need, like, Ultron Prime? Who do I have that does a ton of poison damage? It's like I'm having a blanking. I'm blanking on who I can bring. There aren't a ton of damage champions that rely on being able to do poison damage. That had been released before this past year. It's like Ultron Prime and Dr. Voodoo, Abomination. Who are the poison dealing champs? It's those fools. Hold on. Now I'm questioning. What would stop Dr. Voodoo from working? Huh. Well, this could just be a crazy labyrinth-ish fight. And we could go in with Medusa, try to armor break him into infinity, and not poison him. So when he's not armor broken, I can't poison him. So I don't know. See, this is something we're gonna have to test out. All right, we're gonna test this out. Definitely bringing Thing. I'm definitely bringing Thing for the Biohazard fight and this Nebula fight. And probably also bringing Emma. That leaves 2 spaces on my team. Maybe I just bring another armor break. Let's do this. Why don't we test this out? Why don't I test this out with? I'll bring Corvus and Voodoo. Let's put a team together. It's gonna be. Oops, I needed both of those. Her, Thing, and Corvus. Right? Instead of... we could do Medusa. Medusa's probably better, right? I'm assuming Medusa would be able to keep up with her armor breaks. Although I saw something where she is supposedly bugged. They've got to fix her. You don't want to rank 4 King Groot? Yeah, King Groot is another one that does poison damage, but that seems insane, man, unless you had a 6-star King Groot that you could just level up. Even that is insane. He's not worth 500,000 gold. Alright, so what is this? This is the True Strike. Oh man, 250,000. What's up, Black Fang? How you doing, bud? Welcome, welcome. Oh man, he hits so hard. What's up, Coop? How you doing, man? I know it says podcast style, but I like to periodically test some stuff out. Oh no! It's okay, I'm just on 90 million gold? Yeah, well, you're lucky, man. Either that or you've just grinded like crazy, which is what I'm about to go on, a crazy arena grinding mission. We're gonna be doing some arena grinding for sure. I miscalculated that last special too, which is fine because this is only a test run. Welcome back, R. Good to see you, my man. What's up, Coop? How you doing? Yeah, it's a little past my bedtime, bro. You know, no, it's still early here. I caught you the other day on my lunch break. Hope you're doing well, man. Good, Black Fang. Thanks, thank you. Yeah. And then SB2 for poison. Yeah, King Groot might actually be the unfortunate answer to this. I don't even think I have a 5-star King Groot, so this may be somewhat of a... It's not going to be a roadblock because I'm going to push my way through it. I'm not going to mess around and wait for a King Groot. Medusa's already fixed? Okay. Sorry, I'm just catching up with chat a little bit. Alright, let's keep it moving. I think he just has enhanced incinerate. I'm not exactly sure, but I think that's what it was. Which is fine, because I got enhanced whipping skills. butt whooping skills. Yeah, he's pretty much had his aura the entire fight. Alright, excellent. And I want him to have it again. I think Mephisto's regeneration's bugged a little bit, no? He should be essentially up to like somewhere around 70% health. Does anybody remember the community boss rush Mephisto? Oh boy, that was insane. It made me want to pull my hair out. What's up, Star Child? Welcome, welcome, man. Good to see you. Okay. This is more incinerate. Come on, Colossus. Don't fail me now, bro. Oops, I backed up. The more permanent armor up charges I can get, the better. I think it's a at some point it's going to become pretty much a guarantee that I'm going to stun this guy on my special one every time. He's got all those heat charges. Void would be good with this. With all the physical resistance that Red Hulk has right now, plus Colossus has a pretty terrible crit rate. It's the one thing about this champion, but if he had an amazing crit rate, it wouldn't be fair. Finito. Done done. Sunspot is incinerator immune because it's only this is a test. I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to either bring Dr. Voodoo or Medusa for that one fight, that one Mysterio fight. Whoever I don't bring, I'll probably bring Sunspot. Sunspot is an amazing champ. Okay, this is just don't fight as a robot. I would love to bring I would love to bring my Dr. Voodoo for this fight, but I want to save him for the test. Oops. Excellent. Don't get hit is a key aspect of being able to do this. Why did I not heavy parry with Colossus? I'm a noob. Take it easy, Coop. Good to see you. Dang. Okay, I might as well just try to get this down. I messed up, man. That's why. Sometimes it's good to get your pop as many special ones as you can off. Also with Colossus. If you have Emma Frost on your team with Colossus, for every armor up charge, you get a little bit more power gain. So regular hits will do you pretty good. You'll gain a ton of power pretty quick, and your special 1 guarantees an armor up charge. Your special 2 will get you more armor up charges, but they're temporary. So I like to build my armor up first, and then here comes an amazing special 2 dodge. Plus, I'm just warming up. I'm also warming up. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Okay. Give me that crazy long stun. Man, Green Goblin is not a fun champion to fight. Thanks, Coop. Yeah, you do. You do gain that fury from the special. But if you can kind of build up your permanent armor charges, you're good. Then you're kind of having more permanent attack and power gain. Okay. This is a Biohazard King Groot, and then we have Mysterio. So I'm going to use my thing on this. So I just started learning thing as well. After you parry, you heavy, and when your first hit contact, you can shoot off a special to add the fury to it. Yeah, that's usually what I do. I think... I don't know, I think I just messed up, man. But yeah, no, that's exactly what you do. And if you can do that with your special too, supposedly you get a, you know, in theory you're supposed to get a ton of attack, but I think it's a little bugged because, man, I never get a crit, and it's never more than like 2,000 when it should be doing crazy damage. To parry, do the first hit of your heavy attack, launch a special 2. It's supposed to have crazy damage, but I think it's not working properly. Okay, so thing without synergies is interesting. Oh, it's biohazard. Just mess up immediately, you know what I mean? Just to get the jitters out of the way. Ugh. Okay. Sorry, it's a little bit of a slow fight, slow-paced fight. Trying to build my passive furies up. I'm at 20 rock stacks. I'm throwing a special 3. Done like no damage so far. It's a little ramp up. Okay, I'm unblockable, but I want you to throw that special 1, buddy. No crits. There's the... Oh, shoot. Somebody remind me that this is a... this is biohazard. Okay. So, as you can see, with 60 passive furies, his damage does ramp up. He's not a complete dud. I need to work on my thing gameplay a little bit. But King Groot is tough because he can immediately shrug off your parry stun. And to really ramp thing up without synergies, you want to try to parry a bunch and throw some specials. Oh. If that would have given me a poison, I would have been done for. So I thought Thing was completely completely useless. Just a pretty good defense champ, but I feel like I'm wrong. I feel like I was wrong. That was not a perfect fight, or a pretty fight, but that was good. What's up, brother? How are you, Robert? Welcome, welcome, man. Yo, it's a beautiful eggplant you have there. What's up, Affliction? Good to see you. Okay, so here's the test. The test is, I brought Medusa because I want to see if I can just powerhouse my way through with Medusa. Taking 90% reduced damage. And the Dr. Voodoo is to see if I could put Spirit Venom in him. Venom in him. It's the name of my new band. I'm nervous to do this fight. But here we go. I'm nervous to do this fight because I am not a good... Oh man, see, I'm not good at fighting this dude. This is almost a safeguard Mysterio here. That's ridiculous. 6 bleed. I'm gonna get completely wrecked here. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I think about that. I guess we could do it. It's just gonna be super costly. Okay. That's alright. Now let's try this. He's gonna be doing all kinds of stuff too, isn't he? Okay. Also, pro tip, don't get hit. You should definitely place one lower and it's not gonna do it. Okay. Yeah, so that's not gonna work. You were right. I have to armor break this dude. With the regeneration, it's gonna be tough. It doesn't even seem reasonable to do this. Oh man. You know how I used to back in the absolute day? Okay, I'm gonna use Blade. So how I used to get through the old safeguard node, which we haven't seen very much anymore, but this is more or less safeguard. But they're saying that you can bypass it with poison, but I bet just putting a ton of bleeds on him with deep wounds, and then maybe some of my man Blade can take care of this. So I want to bring Thing, Blade, Ghost Rider. You might have to rank for your King Groot, yeah. Honestly, either that or bring a crazy bleed champion. Maybe a Gwenpool could do you some good. Anything that you can put a crazy amount of damage over time on him. Not like Sunspot though, because Sunspot's damage over time, his incinerates are so weak that it would do essentially nothing. It would probably do about 4 or 5 damage per tick. So I wouldn't do that. And then when you popped off a special 2, it's gonna do not much. Is it capped? Is it capped? Maybe if it's not capped and it was gonna do, say you pop off 100,000, you're only gonna do 10,000. So I don't know if that's worth it. Black Widow can do this. Clairvoyant or OG? Black Widow does poison damage. I don't have her. This is the thing about doing this type of content right now, 2 years from now, this stuff is gonna look super easy. Like if I had to go back and 100% Act 5 again, I would love that. First of all, but then it would probably seem fairly easy. Let's just jump back in there. So it's Revolt is the name of the chapter. Only poison can do damage. Well, you can still do damage without having a poison debuff on him. You're gonna have to armor break him and then put that poison on him. I'm gonna bring Thing. I bet Domino could do some damage with it with Clairvoyant is the only one that matters. OG is okay too. You could probably get around anyone who has defensive ability accuracy reduction is gonna bypass this a little bit. So a ramped up Aegon could do that fight. You could probably do that fight with Symbiote Supreme. Just a ton, an epic ton of bleed. Sentinel might be halfway decent. It's not going to be an easy fight, that's for sure. If I had a rank 4 Domino, I could maybe rank 5, rank 4 Domino. Yeah, maybe I could do that because you put so much damage over time. Debuffs that are even though they're 90% reduced, and X23 might be able to help you out. Gwenpool, someone who can just slash right through that. Omega, probably. Yep, he can bypass a ton of stuff. Absolutely. Archangel might, even though you may not be able to get your poisons off, you probably won't be able to get your poison off, so therefore you won't be able to get your neurotoxin off, but you can still do a ton of bleed debuffs. And if you have deep wounds, that just makes it even better. I haven't even gotten to the we've only made it halfway at that point. Because I am going to use Thing for 1, 2, looks like 3 fights. Maybe I'll use Ghost Rider for that. I'll probably use Ghost Rider for the King. Yeah, I backed out. What if we try this again? How much, what time is it? Let's try this one more time. And then, it'll be like 8 o'clock almost. Okay, I'm gonna remove him, her, and I want to bring it back now. Let's see. How about Void? What do we think about Void? Just slowly getting him down. I really sort of want to bring, sort of. Okay, I think I'm going to try this. So my Colossus is not going to have a sweet little power gain from Emma Frost, but here we go. We're going to try this. You could probably Quake him a little bit. That's going to take you a while. It's going to take you a while regardless. This is kind of, unless you can totally bypass Safeguard like we used to do with old school Black Widow. Old school Black Widow might actually be not bad against this guy. It's pretty much like Safeguard. That's what this note is. Okay. I don't want to... Hopefully I don't get hit and lose my Colossus. I hate fighting this guy. I have to fight him every day in Alliance Quest. I mean, his parries are insane. Look at that. That's so crazy. That's so crazy. He hasn't even actually hit me yet, and he's already got me down more than I've gotten him down. I made him use a couple of potions, which is nuts. It's just the amount, because of his signature ability and true strike, this guy is just not easy. Got him. Got him down. Okay. On our way to victory here. Definitely gonna have to heal Colossus up, but that's okay because I really want to grind Winter Soldier out quite a bit over the next few days. Yeah, let's use Void. Why not? Perfect. I don't play with Void very often anymore. And I kind of got him a little late in the game, so I haven't used him very much. Period. Oh, you punk. Alright, and that's it. Sorry, I got a little quiet. I'm gonna use Void again for Hulk here. I am starting to like this team. I brought Voodoo for Mysterio. Oh man, I have so many good options now. This is a much better team than the last one. Okay. Let me dump a couple of these into Colossus. I want to give it a pretty much decent shot since this is a test. You know what I mean? I don't want to go in there with half-baked champions. So if I take a bunch of chip damage with Void, that's my thinking. Please crit. See what I'm saying about? I think it's I think to parry, use your first hit of your heavy and then use a special too. I think that's a little bugged. I mean, that hit like nothing. I know Red Hulk is probably not the champion to test this against because he has so much physical resistance, but with the special 2 being a little bit buggy, but I'm telling you, I think it is. But however. Okay, that does it. That works for me. 39,000. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, let's just keep it moving. Should I just do? What's up, Daniel? How you doing, man? Gonna be a big one day. Gonna be a big one today. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I do. That means a lot. Thank you. Okay, let's try to blaze this Green Goblin down. I'll heal up Blade when we get to Mysterio to give it an honest shot. But Green Goblin is not a fun champion to fight. I may need to make way for Stark Spidey to be on the team for Mysterio to get the ability accuracy reduction, be a little bit more potent. This would be a good thing to test. Come on, man. Throw it. Oh man, we came a very close line away from pushing into his special 2, which is just so not... It's so scary to try to dodge that. Because he pops it off so fast. It's like Venom's L1. Or Nova's L1. I'm going for it. Thanks, Black Fang. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. And welcome, everybody. Hi. We're just doing some testing, man. 6.3, Quest 3 Revolt. There's this Mysterio down here that seems to only take 90% damage depending on if he's got a poison or not. So I don't have a Black Widow Clairvoyant, so I'm going to see if we can bypass him like we used to do with Safeguard. And here goes nothing. Gotta get this 300,000 health point King Groot out of the way first. Come on, man. Do your thing. Oops. Alright, now we're doing some Ghost Rider damage. When people say Ghost Rider doesn't hit hard, I ask them, have you ever played Ghost Rider? I mean, he doesn't hit that hard, but he hits okay, man. It's not. He's not the worst champ in the world. You can get that Fury to last quite a while. This is gonna be faster than that thing fight was. I think. I want to get the power drain out of here because I actually want him to throw specials. I'm gonna get rid of that Fate Seal. This time I'm gonna get rid of my regen, and now I'm gonna get rid of. Oh, I already did the bleed. Perfect. What's up, Bought and Blood? Welcome, man. Welcome, my man. Good to see you. How's your Wednesday going? It's the middle of the week. I am so looking forward to the weekend. Looking forward to the Legends run, and I'm looking forward to streaming some probably non-MCOC stuff, or maybe just completely going ham on the on Act 6 when we're not in war. Okay. Bought and Blood. You doing good, man? Good to see you. See, I like Ghost Rider. I still think he's awesome. Okay, here we go. Here's the big one. Let's just shake the old hands out. Here we go. Whew. So just to recap momentarily, and let me just catch my bearings here. I brought Void and I've brought Blade. The idea is that Void can maybe out damage that with all of his, damage over time effects. He can out damage this node right here, this acid wash node, where anything that isn't poison damage is 90% reduced, or all the damage is 90% less if he's not suffering from poison. Rather. So we're going to try to bypass that with either Void or Blade. Blade has not only a ton of bleed debuffs, it's like the old school way of bypassing Safeguard, but he also has that ability accuracy reduction. Here we go. Let's do Blade. I mean Void. One or the other. Here we go. This is still not going to be an easy fight. It's not like we've now set out to have the most easiest of fights ever. Because it's not a damage cap. Oh boy. How did I get hit with that twice? mean, this is really not looking promising. Look, I'm doing 34 damage. Maybe we can just reverse that regen. Ah, nice. Take Sentinel to rank 3. That's awesome, man. Okay, I don't think that's gonna work. I think putting the debuffs on him is too slow. Unless you just... Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be a good idea. Which is fine, because if this works, then I replace Void with Stark Spidey, so let's give it a shot. He hasn't bypassed a thing. Well, he didn't bypass a thing. And then I got hit. Hold on, I'm curious. Can you completely bypass it with the whatchamacallit judgment? His final judgment, his special 3. Well, don't get hit is the first thing I would say to people. What if you do, the struggle is real, man. Is this gonna do anything? Okay, so that doesn't shut anything down. Let's, let me just... I know this is silly, but this is for science. This is for science. Revive for science. I'm really curious if this blade is gonna, do anything. So the deep wounds is not even taking... If it's not taking 1% off, and if it's only taking 1% off of his base health, I don't even see that. Which is interesting. This is gonna be a long fight if you can do this well. Yeah, no, I just got wrecked. Okay, well, so we learned a few things. I don't know how I'm going to do this fight. It seems weird. So if you had... I was going to talk about the whole the whole quest, but we didn't even get past the first lane because that seemed like a very suspicious fight there. I don't get it, man. If that's a fight where you basically are gonna revive to infinity, or you need Black Widow Clairvoyant, King Groot, who is just a horrible champ. He's not gonna do anything. I do have King Groot. What's King Groot's awakened ability? I can't believe I'm even thinking about ranking King Groot up for that fight. Whenever King Groot falls into cooldown, he immediately begins to focus on rapidly repairing his... He gets to regen. Basically, he regens a little more than 10%. I realize that it's not being a King Groot aficionado that I don't really know much about King Groot. He's a really cool looking champion, and I was actually bummed when he came out and he was not the greatest. Well, guys, I think this is something that makes you go, Things that make you go, We're going to have to think about this a little bit because, as you can see, I have 3,000 gold. I guess you just... This is a pretty jury-rigged together team, and I would just take him without Blade. That's well, I am stumped for right now. Otherwise, that's gonna be a long. This is like 10 revives worth of stuff. So I guess you could still do it. It's a doable fight without King Groot. It's a little ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? The things that make you go, is real, bro. Those are easy fights. This fight is not easy. The rest of this is pretty straightforward. It's not too bad. Special one, bias, aspect of nightmares, Dormammu, beefed up Ebony Maw. Yeah. Take my time. Yeah, man. That's something I have to really think about. Let's look at the boosts. I see 3. Applies to Cosmic Champs and Revolt. Medium attacks have a flat. To inflict armor break. Well, that is interesting. But this is just for Cosmic Champs. Medium attacks have a flat 25% chance to act. If this thing could stay still for 2 seconds, that would be amazing. I actually happen to have that buff, so what's the name of it? Planetary Might? Man, that pop-up just didn't want to stay up. I couldn't read it out loud. Okay, here we go. Also, who checks the on sale section in this? Because I always forget about it. Boosts. Planetary Might. Okay. For Cosmic Champs, attackers medium attack have a flat 25% chance for each active buff to inflict armor break, reducing the defender's armor rating by 20%. This debuff cannot stack multiple times, and while active prevents the defender from triggering armor buffs and passives. I don't know, that still doesn't really help the... that one doesn't really help the poison path. Or that poison needing... what's his face? Mysterio. Let's see. So maybe the other boost will help? I probably should have checked this. Valor's Touch. Valtor's Touch. And Enhanced Reflex. Let's go back to this store. Because I can't read that little pop-up sign and only hangs around for a minute. Valtor's Touch. Not it. There it is. Okay. Whenever the attacker nullifies one of the defender's buffs, the defender is inflicted with a passive degen, dealing 50% of the attacker's attack as direct damage over 8 seconds. Each time a degeneration is inflicted, all active degenerations from this boost are refreshed, stacking up to a maximum of 10. Now, how about this one? If I brought a nullified champ like Symbiote Supreme, I can't nullify really anything of Mysterio, right? Because it's all passive. Whatever lane this was designed for, this was a Symbiote Supreme lane, and it's going to be... looks like it's going to be an absolute breeze. Man, that's frustrating. And so the last boost is that we get is actually from this lane, so it's not like I'm going to use the boost for the lane. So I am absolutely stumped. Hold on. Let's go to the computers over here. If you guys do not know, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. There's a website called Aunt May. It's a cute website named after Spider-Man's aunt, but Aunt May. It's AUNTM.ai. That's it. No .com. It's just .ai. It's an awesome tool, man. They have all the champions' abilities, prestige, signature ability, ranking, whatever. The whole thing, rarity. It's such a great tool for people who are learning how to play this game. Okay, I think I should be able to filter by poison. Oh man. Sorry, this is maybe a little bit boring, but this is where we get into the podcast style, where we really figure out. What I'm looking for is a way to... I just want to see every champion that does poison damage. You know what I mean? 1,000% awesome is a tag. How much do you want to bet that's gold pool? Let's see. Offensive, damage over time. This is all bleed. So Green Goblin can poison, but the problem is that you need to break that armor by poison immune. Yeah, but you can filter out by damage over time. Oops. Where was I? Let's see. Sorry for the clicks. And I did say poison immune. Maybe I had a... My routine is to get out of work and exercise, and sometimes I get a little wiped from that exercise. Okay. Only if there was a Spider-Man that could deal some poison damage and break his stuff. Break his helmet. Am I the only one who likes Heimdall as a standalone champ? He has a cool kit. Bought in blood. Explain that one to me. I love alternative ideas, but Black Fang seems to think you are out on an island by yourself. And I don't blame him. I don't like Heimdall. but I'm super curious to know why you think that. Okay, so I don't think Mysterio is a good counter to himself. Omega Red might be a good option. Man, your options are super limited. No Venom the Duck. It's King Groot. The answer is King Groot. And Black Widow, Clairvoyant. But that's super interesting. Okay. He's a ramp-up champion, and his damage is meh. Yeah, I see. He doesn't hit very hard. Heimdall does not hit very hard. I duped him, and then my alliance wanted to put him on defense, but I wasn't exactly sure why. He doesn't get kills, from my knowledge. The only way he'll get a kill is if you accidentally push him to his SP2 and he gets destroyed. He does get True Strike, so he is good against evade champs. Yeah. Yeah, no, I see it. I see the appeal. Okay, let's just think about the... What's this other path? I'm a little confused. We're going to put this on pause. I'm going to think about this for the next day or two. And honestly, no, I don't have a Crossbones. Crossbones, I don't think will work because the defensive ability accuracy reduction didn't work. Which seems a little funky because you could bypass Safeguard, which is a local node just like that one was, no problem. Matter of fact, when I go through Road to the Labyrinth again, and I come up with a little guide talking about it. I mean, that's a huge part of Road to the Labyrinth. Bypassing that Safeguard node. But I guess this won't let you bypass it. I don't know. I don't get it. Interesting. Yeah, half of the champs in this game are becoming ramp-up champs. They are. I'm okay with ramping up in this same fight because the health pools are just getting greater, but to ramp up over multiple fights is like Corvus and Sabretooth, I'm not a huge fan of because the health pools are becoming so large that it's tough. I mean, I can throw a few specials, do a couple of parries like Thing, and ramp up for that fight, no problem. If I'm fighting a 500,000 health, I'm gonna do that. Use my sunspot to my advantage and just build it up. And all this Act 6 stuff, you're at 250,000 health. But if I'm going to use Corvus for a few fights at 250,000 health, man, I'm hurting for certain. Okay. Well, I've been streaming a little bit longer than I said I was going to, so I think I'm gonna call it a night here in a minute. I don't have any surprise openings. Not much is going on. We're gonna circle back around to this. Tomorrow I may not stream MCOC. It depends. It depends on what happens. I think we might do a little Luigi's Mansion. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm a huge video game fan, and this is one of many that I play. So all right, guys. With that, I think I'm gonna call it a night. I'm stumped, man. I really am stumped. I have to think about this for a second because King Groot looks like the perfect champion for that. And that is a total kabam thing, man. Here, have this ridiculous champion and use another ridiculous champion to beat him. Alright, guys, take it easy. I hope you all have a great night. Enjoy your Thursday, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Take it